Viewers, now the focus is back on tracking the latest development. The Israel Defense Forces have claimed that their military has struck 6 Iranian military airports and has destroyed 15 fighter jets and helicopters. The IDF has claimed that jets that were destroyed by their military were intended for the use against their aircrafts and to thwart Israel's attack on Iranian territory. The military added that the strikes caused damage to runways, underground bunkers of refueling aircraft and fighter jets, including the F-14, the F-5 and AH-1, which belong to the Iranian regime. The IDF went on to say that it continues to intensify its attack on the Iranian regime's military capacities and will continue to work to achieve air superiority in order to maintain the security of the state of Israel. Additionally, over 15 Israel Air Force fighter jets targeted surface-to-surface missile launch and storage sites in the area of Kermanshah, located in the western Iran. Manan Dwivedi, who is a foreign affairs expert, is joining me live on the telecast. Along with him, in fact, is Brigadier Sanjay Khanna, who is also joining us right now on the telecast. Appreciate you both for being with us live right now as we are decoding about the ramifications of the 6 Iranian military airports that have been attacked by Israel. Israeli strikes have hit the precision attack at the 6 military airports in Iran. 15 fighter jets and helicopters have been destroyed. All right, Brigadier Sanjay Khanna, who is there with me live on the telecast. And right now, when we are looking at these details, how do you look at these latest stir of escalation by attacking the airport? While 15 fighter jets and helicopters have been destroyed, the IDF has claimed that the jets have been destroyed by their military were intended for the use against their aircraft and to thwart the Israel's attack on the Iranian territory. How do you look at these developments right now, just especially after yesterday, when the biggest headline has been about the Donald Trump's decision of bombing Iran?
Good afternoon, Simran, and good afternoon to viewers of Newsx. This is a development which had started from the initial days of the conflict between Israel and Iran. If you recall that the Israeli Air Force had actually sanitized the area over the Iranian airspace. Sanitization implies that the Iranians could not have used their fighter jets or other assets which they would have taken into the air and countered the Israeli Air Force. However, now Israel feels that the Iranians still have these assets of attack helicopters and fighter jets. But to be very honest, the fighter jets that they have are very of vintage era. They have certain fighter aircraft which are of 1970 vintage. However, when the relations were okay between Iran and US, they got some the F-16 aircraft from them. But in today's environment, those F-16s, which were bought many years before, they're technically not as advanced as the aircrafts that are available with the Israelis. So initially, what Israel did, as most of us are aware, that they had targeted the Israeli commanders of the IRGC and the the Iranian IRG commanders and the uranium facilities that are there in Iran. Now, after that, they took it to another level, where they felt that after the scientists have been eliminated, the top leadership of IRGC has been eliminated, and we have carried out certain strikes on the nuclear sites. Then they shifted their focus to get onto the Iranian missile batteries, missile launchers, missile sites. And now they feel that there are only two things which are of most importance. That is, one is destruction of the ballistic missile capability of the Iranians. And because of that, they have been targeting once again the missile launcher sites, the missile production sites, uh, because they feel that the production may be on, so we need to destroy it even for future. One doesn't know, later on something again develops. So that is what Israel is thinking way ahead. They're not confined just to the present scenario of the 11 days war or whatever time it extends, but they're more concerned that even later the Iranians could use the ballistic missiles as they had done in January this year. So, because of that, now all these air bases are being destroyed, their attack hepters and their fighter aircraft, so that there is total dominance and suppression by way of destruction of these capabilities, the Air Force capabilities of the IRGC. That is how I take it, and Israel will continue with its by use of its Air Force and its missile system. Though its missile systems, they do not have that much as the Iranians have. So this is the present strategy that the Israelis are employing.
All right, Brigadier Sanjay Khanna, in fact, there you are making these very valid points as we look at the entire discourse of how this escalation continues to brew further.
For more such videos, subscribe to the Newsx YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.